That's cool. That's pretty awesome.
We're gonna need. Oh, she's ready.
Oh, you're good. 3 minutes.
So, yeah, we need to get Kevin the Turtle out here, right?
See first.
Yeah. Because we're going straight into that, right?
Katie texted me said our mics are hot.
Hot to where? Oh, because that graphics up? Yeah, they may be. Is the screen live right now? Oh. There you go. So,
So we can monitor comments on the phone.
Hi, I'm Mayor Amanda Pillion. I'd like to welcome all of you to the live stream of the 57th Annual Kiwanis Club Abingdon Christmas Parade. I hope you enjoy the show. We've got some special guests and we'll have some interviews and some commentary throughout the parade. Have fun watching.
Welcome to the 57th Annual Abingdon Kiwanis Club Christmas Parade, a cherished tradition, bringing the magic of the season to life in beautiful downtown Abingdon. This year, we're pulling out all the stops. Get ready to see special appearances by Kevin the Turtle, interviews by our talented January Jams musicians, and exclusive on-the-ground updates from our special field correspondent, Olivia Bailey. Don't miss the live performances from the Abingdon High School and Holston High School marching bands, bringing festive cheer to the streets of Abingdon. And now, it's time to meet your hosts for this magical evening, Chad Thompson and Adam Bolt. Stay tuned. The 57th Annual Abingdon Kiwanis Club Christmas Parade is coming to you live right now.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the third annual Christmas Parade live stream here in Abingdon. This year, if you don't know me from the first year that I did this with Terrence Jackson, my name is Chad Thompson. Here with me this year is our co-host, Adam Bolt.
Thanks for having me, Chad.
Thanks for having Yeah, we're
Glad
so
it's
glad to
not-
have you here.
Glad it's not raining this year.
I'm so glad. We're got a beautiful night. We're excited about all the festivities of this year's Christmas parade and all the guests that we're going to have on the show tonight as well, and the addition of Olivia Bailey.
That's right. Yes, Olivia will be at kind of the head of the parade and doing some interviews, and we'll be filtering those in throughout the evening.
Yeah, we hear she's been downtown making some great connections already, checking out all the floats. So she's got a sneak peek on the floats, so she's a little bit ahead of us on that. But we have some special guests about to join us here on stage tonight.
Yes, one of the most famous reptiles in the town of Abingdon is here tonight, and I think he's coming this way. Here comes Kevin the Turtle.
Everybody watching at home, welcome Kevin.
Kevin, I love what you're wearing tonight. Very festive.
He's a little shy,
Yeah,
little
looking
camera shy.
shy.
That's okay.
And let's bring him in here a little bit more. And Nikita is here also. And how are you, Nikita?
I'm good. Hi, I'm good.
What did you bring with you tonight?
Well, we have here, since the holidays is coming up, we have some Kevins that are 3D printed from Willis Designs from Facebook. Just wanted to show some different sizes.
Very cool. Hey, can you tell us a little bit about Kevin as far as what type of reptile he is?
He is a African spur tortoise, and they are a grassland tortoise. They eat everything from collard greens, turnip greens, cactus pads, and they like to eat just your normal grass.
Well, how old is Kevin?
He's only 5.
Only 5. And how big do you think Kevin can get?
He can get up to 200 pounds and live over 150 years.
Wow.
Wow.
So he is
Wow.
a lifetime commitment.
Definitely
Well,
so.
we love having him in town, and I know you all walk him very frequently.
Oh yeah, he makes his average walk through town about 2.5 miles.
2.5 miles.
Yeah,
Wow.
We love to tell people he walks spacely because he goes non-stop. We can start from our home, I'll end up at his job.
Wow.
So,
He definitely likes to get around town. That's
and
for
loves
sure.
meeting people. They can pet him on the head. He's very friendly. He's kind of like a puppy dog. So.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I see him. My office is just right up here, so I've actually seen him walking a couple of times down the road. And I was like, we've got to see if Kevin would come on and join us on the parade this year. So, so thank y'all so much for coming and
Well,
joining
thank
us.
you. And Kevin, we'll see you, and I hope you enjoy the parade.
He's ready to walk
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. maybe
Thanks a
next
lot.
year he'll have a
Yeah.
float.
Yeah. It's all in the making.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, y'all. Thank you so much. All right, so as we get started here, we're just about another 10 minutes or so before the kickoff of the parade. We've got an awesome lineup of guests tonight, so I guess we could talk about January Jams a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't-
January Jams is a music series at the back at the Barter Theatre this year, every Friday and Saturday in January, and we have some national touring artists. And we may get a preview this evening of some of the artists that are playing at the music series.
Well, that's awesome. So this year, January Jams is actually returning to Barter Theatre, which is super exciting. Last year, we had a little bit of an off-brand. We did the Winter Jams, which was essentially like the January Jams, but we did them at the Martha Washington because the Barter was undergoing some pretty extreme renovations, and it looks beautiful in there. I guess, have you seen it since the renovations?
I have, yeah. I went to a couple of plays there, and I really liked the seats and.
A lot more comfortable. They said that the seats are a little bit bigger, a little bit more cushiony, and I could definitely feel that in there as well.
Yes, that was very nice.
So, and we're also going to be monitoring comments on YouTube tonight. So if you see me step forward a little bit, I'm not trying to jump into your home or anything. I'm actually just looking down here at the YouTube comment section. So if you want to say hello to us, we'll try to monitor those and interact with you as much as we can. I know my hands are getting cold a little bit already. Adam was smart and actually put on some gloves this evening.
Chad, are there any floats that you're really looking forward to this year?
Oh man, there's so many great floats in the parade. I know I'm very excited about the Clydesdales because last year with it raining, they didn't get to actually get out in March, but I think we're not going to have that problem this year.
I think we're going to see the Clydesdales this year.
I think so too.
And another unique feature of the parade this year is that we're actually going to get a stop performance of two marching bands.
We are. We're very thrilled to say that both Abingdon High School and Holston High School are going to be in the parade this year. So, you know, we're hoping that that'll grow over years to come. But right here near headquarters, we're going to have the bands actually stop and perform for us live on the live stream. So that's going to be an exciting addition this year.
That's very exciting.
Yeah. We're trying to be the Macy's of the South. So we're going to make Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade have a run for its money as we get a little bit more experience and practice with these live streams.
That's right, yes.
So it looks like the crowds are definitely pouring in here now. We've got a bunch of people already lined up behind us on the streets, and I see lots of dogs out here, lots of kids. So I think a lot of exciting things are going to happen.
Dogs and turtles? Oh, my.
So I guess one of the people we should be very excited about seeing tonight is Santa himself.
That is, I've heard that he's on his way.
Yeah?
And, I'm getting it in my ear right now that he will be here tonight. That he is here.
Well, and one thing about Christmas time is we do enjoy the sighting of Santa, but I wonder if his evil counterpart, the Grinch, is going to be showing up tonight.
Last year, even the rain didn't stop the Grinch from coming out to the wonderful town of Abingdon, Virginia.
That's true. And for everybody watching at home, we do have a special surprise this year. We had a lot of fun with you the first year on the live stream counting the Grinches, and that was something that just kind of happened by chance. This year we actually have a Grinch counter that will be popping up on screen so we can keep track of that with everybody at home. So, Adam, what's your guess? How many Grinches do you think we're going to see this year?
Well, Chad, I hope I don't see any, really. I'm kind of a Grinch against Grinches, so a double negative positive. I like Santa Claus, so I really hope we don't see any Grinches.
Okay. Well,
how about you? What do you think that we'll see?
I'm kind of with you. I would like to see no Grinches at all, but I think we're going to see a few. So I'm going to say 11 Grinches this year.
11. Oof. I don't know. I might not make it through the whole parade if 11 Grinches come down.
Well, luckily we're up here. We're up pretty high. We're protected by lots of people down here, so maybe no Grinches will come up and get us. Or maybe I'm foreshadowing.
Well, that's pretty exciting for the viewers at home to count and interact and count the Grinches. If you're watching at home, how many Grinches do you think we'll see tonight here on Main Street?
So it looks like Abingdon Farmers Market says Chad needs to ask. Let me see what this says here. Chad needs to ask Santa for some alpaca gloves. I think alpaca gloves right now would be wonderful because I can barely feel my fingers. They're going to be stuck to this microphone by the end of the night.
I believe they sell some of those alpaca gloves at the Abingdon Commons, which is in eyesight.
They do, and I think the alpaca gloves you can also get at the Abingdon Farmers Market.
Well, the market is here. The Commons is there. There's a good chance that you might get some alpaca gloves for Christmas.
That is very true. That is very true.
What do you think about the Abingdon Commons, Chad? Have you had a chance to try the Semolina Pizza or the Delta Blues Barbecue?
Actually, both. And one of our guests tonight, I won't give too many spoilers, but their band is actually playing, I believe, at Tumbling Creek Cidery just after the parade. Oh. And one of them will be on the show here shortly to talk about some awesome music in the January jams. But yeah, I've had both, and they're both great additions to downtown Abingdon. You know, that's one of the things I love about working and living in Abingdon is, you know, I don't know if you knew this, but we're the USA Today Best Small Town Food Scene. We won that title 4 years in a row. We've been in the running for it, or at least the top 3 for about 10 years. So the reason is because of all the wonderful downtown restaurants we have. We have about 33.
Well, I tell you, that makes it hard to, our office is right here, conveniently located to all the good smells that are coming from the Commons, and it does make it hard to pass those smells and get home to a warm cooked meal.
It does. It does. You walk out of the office at the end of the day, you smell that delicious food, and it's like, do I really want to go home and cook dinner? So we have a lot of great things like that. So I guess one of the things I would like to talk about is I'm looking off into the distance. Everybody at home can't see it right now, but one of the things going on right now at the Abingdon Visitor Center is our Festival of Trees event. This is our biggest year yet with the trees. We have, I believe, 26 that were decorated by local businesses and organizations. And what is really unique about this event, it's a charitable event. So each tree gets voted on by donations being brought in. So we're working with United Way of Southwest Virginia, Happy Tails Animal Rescue, and the Animal Defense League of Washington County to raise pet supplies and school supplies for our local animals and kids. So it's a really great opportunity to not only come in and enjoy the festive spirit of the holiday season, but also make a charitable donation that'll stay right here in our community at home.
That's right, and we are accepting donations till December 31st.
That's
So
correct.
Make sure you
all month long.
bring your donations in, and we'll count the votes, and we'll have a winner there in the new year.
Yeah, we're excited about that. So I guess thinking about that, what's something that you asked Santa for this year, Adam?
Oh, I asked him for what I ask him for every year, and that's peace on earth. That's all I've ever wanted, and so just the continuance of peace on earth and goodwill to everyone. How about you, Chad? What did you ask for?
Well, why'd I have to follow that up? But have you ever seen the movie A Christmas Story?
I did. I have, yes.
Well, I've always wanted a BB gun, but because I feel like they're too dangerous and I might shoot my eye out, I settled for this Christmas Story T-shirt.
That is festive.
Is that not festive?
That's so nice
Is
that
that
I
not
think you
pretty
should
cool?
take your jacket off and show that the whole rest of the.
This is a short sleeve shirt.
Okay,
so I
okay.
think I'll stay at this route for right now.
Well, that is a nice shirt, and I believe that there are going to be some Christmas Story themed floats this evening. So
Well, that's extra exciting. I didn't know that.
hopefully there will not be any BB guns.
Yeah, or those bandits. You remember from the advertisement for the BB gun commercial in?
That's right. I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about the bandits from
Home Alone.
Yeah.
So my wife and I have this tradition every year that we watch Christmas movies starting December 1st. We try to watch one a night, but sometimes that can get a little bit lengthy. So, give or take. But we're actually in the process of watching the Home Alone movies right now. So we just paused it last night. Right before the bandits get ready to go to Kevin's house. So he's just getting ready to set up all the booby traps. So the good parts I'm going to get to watch later tonight.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I stopped watching Home Alone when it got to Home Alone 6 and Kevin was 25. It just wasn't as scary that he was alone.
Well, if you ask me, Home Alone had two. There's Home
okay.
Alone 1 and Home Alone 2, and it stopped right there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we got any more comments coming in through YouTube. So we have 65 viewers right now, and so far, Abingdon Farmers Market is leading the charge in the comments.
Yes.
We're going to have to get us a little contest here, a little battle in the YouTube comments with who can get some shout-outs and interactions on the stream.
Yeah, and that's what makes this live stream so great, is that if you are unable to come out to the main street, you have a grandchild that is performing in one of the bands, or your church has a float in the parade, you're able to live stream it on YouTube, and we're just so happy to be here providing that opportunity for you at home.
Yeah, that's one of the joys of this season, is just to be able to see everybody coming together, all the people out here on the street, everybody watching live at home. It's just wonderful. Look at that cutaway. I mean, everybody coming out tonight to see the Christmas parade. I think everybody's just so excited to get out, maybe get some candy, hopefully not see any Grinches, and see the big man himself, Santa Claus.
Chad, after our Main Street trick-or-treat event that was here at the Fields Pen, I'm not sure if there's any candy in Washington County left.
That was a lot. So we estimated, about 4,000 to 5,000 people were between Abingdon and Washington County for the Main Street trick-or-treats. It's a big deal event down here.
It certainly is, and we are looking forward to it again next year.
But I think, looking at how many people are just here around us for the parade, considering that it's stretching from one side of the street to the other, I think the parade could be contesting Main Street trick-or-treat.
We'll have to look at the data on Monday, right?
We will. We will. We're looking down the street right now. You might remember in years past, we've done this live stream from the Barter Theatre. Well, I can actually look and see the Barter now, their beautiful Christmas tree on top. If you haven't been to the Barter so far this year, either to see their Christmas tree lit up at nighttime or one of their wonderful holiday performances, highly recommend you go check those out. They're doing a Christmas Carol. Santa Claus is coming to town. And I'm trying to remember the third.
Go Tell It on the Mountain.
Go Tell It on the Mountain. Yes. Lots of great things going on at Barter Theatre. And they just recently announced their new season not too long ago.
Yeah, I think we're going to maybe talk about that later. And then in the, of course, back to the Barter, the January Jams will be in January, and then a special thing that to look out for in February also at the Barter.
Oh yeah, a special secret surprise
Secret
coming up.
surprise, yep. Yes. Also, one thing you may notice, I'm not sure how this translates over the stream, but the parade is going in opposite direction this year. It will actually head to the other side.
So it's really cold out here. I know my nose is about froze at this point. But this year we're actually going to be starting at Preston Street and going the opposite direction. Now, a lot of folks have wondered, why are we reversing the direction of the parade? Well, one of the things is the parade has grown in great popularity over the years. It's gotten a lot bigger. So we needed more space to really make room for all the floats and all the people that want to be a part of it, especially having 2 of our 4 county high schools in the parade this year. So the staging area that was needed to fit all that, they had to move it to the other side. So we're going to try it out this year, see how it goes. And as the parade grows in length and the floats and everything from years to come, we'll see how this works out. But I think it's still going to be a wonderful viewing experience for everybody. And we're going to greatly enjoy some of the hard work that goes into making these floats and just really getting into that festive spirit this time of year.
That's right. And you may notice from the shots that we have a new Christmas tree this year that you might notice. It's at least 30 feet tall, maybe taller.
Yeah, they got us a new Christmas tree at the Abingdon Visitor Center. Some of you might remember it as the Fields Pen House Museum. It is actually, the tree is taller than the house.
It is.
It is a massive tree. And our wonderful Public Works Department, if you come and look at this tree and look at the lit up gifts that are below it, those were actually made here in the town by our Public Works Department. So very talented group of individuals that we have working here at the town of Abingdon. And I guess while I am giving thanks really quickly, I want to give a thanks to our IT department for helping with this production. I mean, they are crushing it. From year 1 to 2 to this year. I mean, this stream just keeps growing, and it's all because of all the people that are involved. Our parade team probably has, about 12 to 15 people just working on this live stream production, and, thanks to Public Works for helping put the stage together. So we got a wonderful environment to be working in.
Yeah, this stage is really cool. I think they're going to keep it up a few days and do a Santa death match, a wrestling match here, and let the best Santa win.
We have a robust group of Santa Claus fans here in Washington County. So we've got to meet a few of them. It's just like Kevin McAllister. He understands that some of the Santas he sees out and about are working for the big man himself, who just happens to be at the end of the parade, which I believe should be started by now. I don't know if I can hear or see anything coming up the road just yet, but I do want to bring to everybody's attention, we have a new street cam this year. It's going to give you a bird's eye view look to the parade. It's really cool to be able to see that street view. We've got our view here with us, and then we've got a look from the sky. So I wanted to try to give you as many different perspectives of the parade to make it feel like you were actually here. I think I see some of our January Jams guests coming up. So For Our Legacy Homestead says, thanks for better quality streaming this year. You are welcome. Thank you all so much for coming onto the stream and supporting us. And Abingdon's Farmers Market, 13 Grinches. Go, let me see, I got to move this phone up here. Go Grinch or go home. I like it. And really quickly, while we get set up here to talk to you about January Jams, we got a special message from some of the town employees wishing everybody a Merry Christmas.
From all of us at the Town of Abingdon Public Works, Merry Christmas!
All right, and as we progress throughout the night, we're going to have more departments from the town of Abingdon telling everybody Merry Christmas. But now we have two special guests walking on stage to join us. Here representing the January Jams, we have
Jenna Green and Roger Ramsey.
So welcome, guys. Thanks for coming on to the 3rd annual live stream for the 57th annual Abingdon Christmas Parade.
Yes,
Great
thanks.
to have you all.
Thank
So,
you.
well, let's talk about y'all for a minute. January Jams. Are y'all excited?
Stoked.
Pretty excited. Well, I know we're excited about it. So, Adam, you brought them on board for the January Jams. I'm going to let you chat for just a second.
Yeah. So, Jenna, you'll be opening up for Jessica Lee Mayfield, someone that you've followed her career over the years, and think you all will be a really good match for that. And then Roger Ramsey, Lou Hazel, one of my favorite songwriters up and coming. Really excited about him. I think he's the next John Prine, and I think both of you all will complement those artists very well, because I know that you all could really headline those shows yourselves, and we're just so lucky to have such local talent in our backyard to pull from whenever we need to make a show even grander than it is. So we're really looking forward to having you all this year.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, we're both really excited.
Yeah, and thanks for coming to the Christmas Parade. I know it's a little chilly. Do you have any shows coming up before January Jams that maybe you'd like to talk about?
As of right now, no.
Yeah.
No, same here.
Okay, all right. Well, good. You're just going to release it all for the Barter Theatre. And,
Yes.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad, you want to come back in here?
I want to step back on. While they were doing that wonderful interview, got a coffee snuck up to me, so I got to warm up a little bit and button up my jacket here. So I guess, so you're opening for Jessica Lee Mayfield, and
Yep.
you're opening for Lou Hazel. So how exciting is that for you guys? Are these like people that you look up to and just really enjoy? Yeah, I think I'm very excited about seeing both of them. I know when Adam first released to us the official lineup, I was just like, my jaw hit the floor. It's like I'm going to all these shows.
Yes.
So we're thrilled about it, and I can't wait to see you guys though. Like you guys are going to just get up there and crush it. You're going to rock it. So
I'm getting excited about it.
I
I've been
know.
practicing.
And one thing that we're trying to do tonight is, what did you ask Santa for Christmas?
Ooh. A microphone.
Microphone, okay.
Probably a warm pair of socks.
A warm pair of socks. That would definitely be something very useful for us tonight because it's freezing up here. So, well, hopefully Santa will be good to you all. Rumor has it he's going to be at the end of the parade tonight. So maybe if you stick around, you can go
Yeah.
catch him.
Ask him face to face.
Yeah, that way he can't
sure to
deny
get
it.
right.
But if you have to go see him at a mall and you have to climb up this ladder and there's a slide to get down, that's going to be a scary Santa. Which, if you don't know what I'm referencing, that is also my T-shirt from A Christmas Story, the Santa at the end of the parade in there.
Yes.
Had to do that plug again. So, have y'all checked out Festival of Trees yet? Have you got to see the trees and vote for your favorite?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But
Looking
Not
forward
yet.
to it.
yeah,
Well,
took a
and-
peek in there.
Well, if you want to go check those out, I highly recommend it. But if I could get you to do one more thing before we wrap up today,
Yes.
the parade is on its way. So if you would just say, "Gentlemen, start your parade."
Yeah,
Ready? I think we got that.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen, start your parade!
Woo! All right, thank y'all
Thank
so
you
much
guys
for coming on.
and
Absolutely.
we'll see you in January. Yes, the January Jams are back, and they will be at the Barter Theatre. The tickets are on sale now. They're $30 even for a night of 2 bands. And you go to bartertheatre.com. If you call the box office, you'll be able to get a box office special where you can get all of the tickets for the show for a special rate. And you'll just have to, that's a very secret special. You have to call the box office for it, and they'll give you
That's awesome.
more information on that. Yeah.
Well, that's great. Yeah, I mean, it's wonderful to get to go watch music and getting to watch things as I look over my right shoulder. Yeah, I still have to do the left-right thing. I see the blue lights are flashing, which means the parade is on its way. And as we cut to our sky cam here, or our higher cam, you could start to see those lights coming in, flashing across the Abingdon Commons. Oh, I think I see some motorcycles kind of doing some tricks out there right now.
Whoever's got motorcycles.
No, not you, mate. Sorry.
I guess that's something we haven't asked Adam. We haven't asked everybody at home what they've asked Santa for Christmas.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and ask them, Chad? And we'll see what comments pop up on the stream.
Well, we'll see, and then maybe Santa, by the end of the parade, will have seen that and can fulfill some of those promises. But everybody watching at home, let us know. What would you like Santa to bring you
I
for
think
Christmas?
Santa does subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I think he does, and I think everybody watching at home should too, so they don't miss next year's parade or any other exciting events we might do.
That's right. Please subscribe and follow Abingdon TV.
Abingdon TV. Oh, I'm starting to see the motorcycles coming. Wow, they are doing some kind of cool tricks, it looks like, from here. Oh no, they're making me dizzy. I think if I was on one of the motorbikes, I would already be wiped out. Uh-oh. Is that a Grinch hand waving out of the police vehicle?
I can't. It does look green and furry, Chad.
I think that might be our first Grinch of the night. He's been arrested by the PD.
Well, that's a good. At least we know he's locked up and we won't see him anymore tonight.
We're not going to have to worry about that Grinch, at least.
We'll probably hear about him on Scanner Food later.
Passenger side.
Uh-oh. He's getting closer, but he's in the dark now, so I can't see him. So let's see if we can see who these police cruisers are. It looks like the Abingdon PD is actually the one that has caught the Grinch. Oh, he's getting closer to us.
Chad, I'm hearing people say, "I love you, Grinch."
I love you to the Grinch.
Yes.
Well. Oh, there's the Grinch.
Yeah, he is in the back.
Hanging out. At least he is in the back of the car.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put the cuffs on him, though, but...
Yeah, I agree. They should have the cuffs and definitely the window, but check out the motorbikes here from the Virginia State Police.
Wow.
So I wonder who actually caught the Grinch. Was it Washington County Sheriff's Department, Virginia State Police, or Abingdon PD?
And here comes Washington County Sheriff's Department, so Sheriff's Office. Maybe it was a collaboration between all the agencies.
Definitely. It could have been a joint effort to make that happen. He just probably couldn't outrun the motorbikes, it looks like. And here comes in the Kiwanis Club of Abingdon banner, right here at the start of the parade. Check our YouTube comments here. So Nathaniel Owen says, I am asking Santa to release the Grinch.
Merry Christmas.
He did nothing wrong and his arrest is due entirely to misunderstanding. And the Historical Society of Washington County, Virginia says maybe the Grinch is in shackles. Did you hear that, Adam?
No, what is it?
Nathaniel Owen on our YouTube comments said that he thinks his wish for Santa this year is to release the Grinch, that the Grinch did nothing wrong. It's all just a big misunderstanding.
Well, we'll have to let the courts decide on that.
That's right. Or perhaps the Clydesdales, which are heading right down Main Street. It's always an exciting time, Adam, when the Clydesdales are coming by. Oh, they're actually going to stop here for us just for a moment. Oh, we got a Merry Christmas chant happening.
What a nice treat this year. Last year, with the rain, the horses remained in the trailer.
That is correct. I'm glad to see them out and about again this year. Always so exciting. So I've heard this year's parade has what, about 70 or 80 entrants. So that would be what, about 100 to 110 or so vehicles.
That sounds about right.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here come the Clydesdales right in front of the main stage.
Yeah, so nice of Bart Long Auctions to have the Clydesdales. Nice to hear them hit their hoofs to hit the streets of Abingdon.
I know. I like that clickety-clank noise that they make. Could you imagine if we still had horse and buggy as a way to get around, especially in this weather?
Yeah, and the traffic.
Oh, the traffic, yeah.
That would make Uber a little more interesting.
All right. And check out this big rig making its way down the street here. Wow. So is this here the personal transportation for the Clydesdales?
I believe it is. If I remember correctly, last year they were in the
I think you're right. They had the windows open for them so we could kind of peer in. Wow.
Oh, the smells in that trailer.
Oh, I think I hear the sound of drums drumming down the street. Is this one of our first bands making its presence?
I can only hope so.
Go check our YouTube comments here momentarily. It looks like Miss Coleman is giving a shout out to Jason from the town shop from your wife. So shout out to Jason. And I do hear one of the first bands coming by. Again, tonight, we're super excited because they're going to stop and make a special presentation. Oh, looks like we got some more comments starting to roll in. The Historical Society of Washington County, Virginia says, in the horse and buggy days, they didn't have semis on Main Street. And then it looks like Ernie down here says, I may start a Clydesdale Uber service. I think that would actually be pretty popular, especially here in Abingdon. Uh-oh, Grinch number 2.
Oh, I thought they had
him
him taken away. If you're keeping track, that is Grinch number 2 tonight from Cole Almany Auctions and Estates.
And it looks like Abingdon Town Council is making their way. So that must mean that this first band may be Abingdon High School's band. Yeah, there's our vice mayor, all the members of council on there throwing out the candy. So let's all say Merry Christmas to Abingdon Town Council. And next up is the Abingdon High School Marching Band. So Molly, yes, you are correct. That was Grinch number 2. Now we get a special treat, Adam. The Abingdon High School Marching Band. Oh, here we go. I like how some of their instruments are wrapped up in the Christmas lights. That's a nice touch.
What a great treat, and what nothing like some brass instruments to get you into the holiday spirit.
Isn't that the truth? All right, and now I think we've got a special segment from Olivia coming up that she pre-recorded for us just a little bit ago. Let's go ahead and give that a listen.
And we are here with some of the most popular people in town. It's our Abingdon Town Council here supporting on one of the coolest floats or vehicles in the parade. It's this old fire engine here, and we've got a little bit of everybody might recognize these faces. And we're just going to go around and see what they're excited about. We know that you all are watching at home, so maybe you can tune in and make sure to watch for the floats. What are you all looking forward to?
This is one of my favorite nights in Abingdon. It's so much fun. You get to see everybody you know. Everybody's in a great mood. So we're really excited to see everyone. And I'm most excited that it is not raining this year. We have beautiful weather. So we hope everyone has as much fun as we do. Anybody else?
I'm excited to see the Clydesdales. Everybody give it up for Bart Long's Clydesdale. Woo!
Well, I'm really excited tonight. You know, this is a gathering of the town. Seems to one night that everyone seems to get along. We got a lot of candy to pass out. I've got my family, got my friends, got the council here with me. Merry Christmas to everyone and Happy New Year.
It's a very special time for all of us tonight. We're looking forward to all the fellowship, seeing everyone, and begin to celebrate this great Christmas holiday. And thank everyone for coming out tonight.
Now we'll talk to the mayor here, Amanda Pillion, and we have seen a lot of adjustments. We're going to be going down Main Street where we just saw a big kind of construction and renovation. Traffic was a little down for a couple of days, but a lot of improvements there that are going to be longer term.
Yes, we've had an issue with flooding on Main Street for as long as I've lived here, and hopefully that problem is solved. We have we decided a few years ago to use some of our ARPA money left over from COVID to take care of that problem, and they put a giant culvert in. I think it's going to be a great solution. So we appreciate everybody's patience. We know it was a little trying for a couple of weeks, but they got the work done quickly, and it's going to be a great improvement. We're really excited about it.
Some of the things that you see on paper that don't look as fun as some of the other things that you all do, but a lot of improvements happening around the town of Abingdon, including the Coombs Center. Going to get into some of those details, but that's also a big project to serve our citizens of Abingdon and the surrounding community.
Yes.
shortly. The Kim Center will be a 24-hour facility for parts of it, for all of the fitness equipment. So we're looking forward to that. We think that's going to serve our community very well. We have improved parking. We have childcare. There's childcare. I was there the other day when the kids were on remote learning, and they had a bouncy house, and kids were having a great time. So I just think that all of our new equipment and all of the improvements we've made are going to make everybody really happy.
And I think just a fun night here in Abingdon. As we walk down Main Street, we see all of the growth that we've seen here in Abingdon. We've seen younger people moving back. We've seen a lot of excitement and enthusiasm around the town. We've seen tourism pick up with the Creeper Trail and just everything that we had to do after the flooding. There were a lot of volunteer efforts. Many people who are probably watching this stream also helped with that, getting on the Creeper Trail and doing things by hand. And I can't say enough about that, about our community, and that's what makes Southwest Virginia, Southwest Virginia.
I agree. I cannot tell you how many people called me and said, I want to help. We had more help with the Creeper Trail than we could handle on our end. And we need to remember as we go into the holiday season and as it gets colder, all of our friends and neighbors in other areas, Abingdon was very lucky, but some of our neighbors were not. So we need to remember those people and help out where we can. But we're happy that we're working hard on the rest of the Creeper Trail and hoping that it's going to be back up just as soon as possible.
And I think that's a good note to end, remembering our friends and neighbors. This is a season of gratitude and thankfulness, but also celebration. So for everyone who has helped this year and serving Southwest Virginia recover from these surprise Merry Christmas there. But everyone who has helped and assisted and gotten our communities back, not just Abingdon, but our neighboring communities as well, we're sending all of our love to you.
All right, everybody. Welcome back from that wonderful segment. Thank you so much for Olivia and Abingdon Town Council for all that wonderful information. But while that segment was going, you might have noticed a beautiful float that went by, and that was actually, Adam, was that our parade winner this year?
I think it was, yeah.
So one thing that we're going to see after a while, we'll have a really cool segment, I believe, showcasing that. That's a fun tradition we like to do every year, is just award someone for all the hard work they put into these floats. And this year we're actually going to have a first place winner and I believe a runner-up as well. They're going to receive a trophy as well as some tickets to January Jams.
Who is it?
Check out this snow globe, Adam. That's actually a pretty cool float coming up. A lot of these floats have been really cool. Uh-oh. Do you think we should do the old faithful? Well, it looks like they beat us to it.
There are people doing that.
Oh, wow, they actually have snow coming out of the truck.
That is cool. Now, is there someone in that snow globe, Chad?
I can't quite tell. It's a little. I got a light blinding my eyes right now, but
I would hope not, unless it's the Grinch.
Uh-oh.
That would be nice if the Grinch was in that snow
I haven't
globe.
seen another Grinch. I hope we didn't miss one.
That is Valley View Free Will Baptist Church.
Oh, it looks like a manger inside of the snow globe.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is.
Very cool.
Uh-oh. Does this count as a Grinch right here? Would we count this as a Grinch?
It looks like a chicken.
Oh, I think that's definitely a Grinch. I can see it on his pajamas.
Oh.
Oh, I see the chicken now.
Yeah.
I was looking at this guy, and you were looking at the chicken.
Yeah. I don't know.
It looks like we have some live music happening, though.
Nice Kubota tractor there.
I bet he's staying warm inside of the tractor.
It does look heated.
Uh-oh. We got some boats coming down the way. And it looks like some first responders are working their way through. Looks like the Washington County Life-Saving Crew. And it looks like they did not have a Grinch. They decided to go with what looks like a Mickey Mouse and a Santa Claus.
What a relief.
Yeah, we definitely like to thank our first responders for all the hard work that they put in, from Hurricane Helene, from all around the area and even out of state. Just watching everybody come together during that time was a truly remarkable experience. It really showed us what community is all about. And speaking of community, I hear our second band for tonight, the Holston High Cavaliers.
Our neighbors from Damascus. That is wonderful that they're here tonight with us.
And I believe they may be stopping to give us a special performance just like the Abingdon High School Band did. I love how they have these light up instruments, how they've really gotten festive with their instruments this year. And looks like from our YouTube comment section, congratulations, Holston Mountain Artisans. I think that's going to be a great opportunity for you. We're so excited for you, and definitely when that new space opens up, we'll be sure to come pay you a visit.
And here we go, Chad. Holston High School Marching Band.
I like the Santa Claus on that bass drum.
It's incredible how they can drum and walk at the same time.
Oh, I know.
I think I even saw someone chewing gum.
Oh, there's Mayor Katie Lamb of Damascus. Hi, Katie. Oh, looks like we have another semi working its way in. And, oh, is that Grinch number 3 and maybe even Grinch number 4? Adam, if you need to, you can hide behind me.
Please.
There's 2
please.
Grinches on the way. I feel like between the two of us, we can take them. 2 Grinches, 2 co-hosts. I have to say, though, even though that is a Grinch, I think that's a pretty cool float.
It is a cool float. I don't like the Grinch. It's cool how it's moving and dancing, but I still don't like it, Chad. Still don't like it.
That's actually the cute cartoon Grinch, though. Uh-oh, he's looking at us.
This one's on the street.
He's looking at us.
No.
Oh, see,
High-fiving.
They played a joke
You
on
got
the Grinch.
got, Grinch. Keep going. Good work out there.
Oh, we have a few really big floats on the way this time.
We would like to, again, thank the Kiwanis for the 57th annual Christmas parade, and we are going to go back to Olivia where she caught up with some of the Kiwanis. And to you, Olivia.
Well, if you're enjoying this Christmas parade from Abingdon, you have the Abingdon Kiwanis to thank. They have been hosting this parade for 57 years now. So if you've been watching this, please let us know if you've seen it all 57 years. We've got Ken here with us from the Kiwanis Club to talk a little bit about this. And this is a tradition for many families, Ken.
It is. This is really the start of the Christmas holiday season here in Abingdon. It kind of kicks everything off. And Kiwanis has really just been honored to be a part of that for 57 years. I was born in 1967, so it's been going on a long time.
So, Ken, we're here to celebrate you, actually.
But I think about, I'm getting old, so I mean the parade's been here for a long time. It's been a tradition here in Abingdon for so long, and the money that we generate for Kiwanis from the parade and from other things that we do in the community all goes back into the community to help support youth activities throughout Washington County. So it's all for a great cause, and it's a great way to bring in the season.
Yeah, and I want to talk about that a little bit because people may see the parade, they may see the name and the logo of the Kiwanis, but for you all, tell us a little bit about your mission and why you do what you do.
So the Kiwanis Club is all about supporting kids in our area. So whether it's the flooding that recently happened in Damascus, or it's a community organization that needs our help with sponsoring youth events. Kiwanis has always been there to help with those kinds of things financially. So all of the money that we raise in our activities go back into those youth events here in the county. And as far as the club goes, we have meetings every week, but the club members actually pay for the meetings. So every dime that we raise at the different events like Plum Alley Day, the Christmas Bazaar that we just had a few weeks ago, the craft fair, our golf tournament, this parade, all of it gets pumped back into the community to help.
Indian riders. We've seen turtles, we've seen dogs. Now we've got hogs here with the motorcycles.
Oh, we got another Grinch. It's an inflatable, but it's a Grinch.
If you're keeping track at home, how many is that? Let us know. We are wondering, what do you think? Have we missed any Grinches?
I feel like we're on number 4 or 5 at this point.
That is a cool car that the Grinch may drive.
Oh, look, Buddy the Elf is driving this semi-truck over here. As a part of my wife and I watching Christmas movies, we actually started with Elf and then moved into Home Alone.
This is Eads Auto Repair and Towing. Here comes Eads Auto Repair. With not one but 2 rollback trucks covered in dazzling lights and festive wreaths. They're towing more than cars tonight, if you know what I mean. They're towing Christmas joy.
And a minion. And we got Dutton Wagner coming up.
Well, the eggnog is here. Dutton Wagner with 2 semi-trucks.
I still see some more flashing lights coming down the way, so still plenty of parade left to go. I don't know about you, Adam, but I can't feel my toes anymore. Oh, it looks like Virginia Highlands Community College. And that is their Timberwolf.
I'm just glad it's not a Grinch.
Maybe we could team up with the Timberwolf.
He looks, that wolf looks pretty mean. Oh, here's another wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Very muscular wolves out here tonight.
They could definitely help us ward off the Grinches, I believe.
Abingdon, infamously Wolf Hills from the old story.
The old legend of Daniel Boone. We've got another neat little float here. We've got a chimney. Oh, look, Santa Claus. You can see his feet going down the chimney. I think I'm going to retract my previous statement earlier about Santa Claus bringing me the BB gun for Christmas and ask for some feet warmers instead.
I'm going to ask for a Corvette, Chad. Forget the peace on earth. This is a nice car coming up here.
That is a pretty nice car with some very festive decorations.
I want peace on earth and a Corvette.
There you go. And some classic rock.
It's really the only type of music you can listen to when driving a car like that.
I think so. Something fast and furious. And we have some more first responders here. It looks like the Washington County Life Saving Crew, the Damascus Fire Department. Special thanks to everything that these people do.
So great to have Damascus, our neighbors from Damascus, to participate in the parade this year. They've had a lot of things happen with Hurricane Helene, and it's so nice to see them and have them here tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely a very tough and challenging times, but our neighbors are very tough, and they definitely handled the challenge, and I'm glad that so many communities nearby were able to step up and aid them during that time.
Here's the Brumley Gap Fire Department.
And I'll jump back to the YouTube comments just for a moment here. It looks like I've actually missed a few. So it looks like happy birthday to Emma. We've got somebody that wants us to do a cage match with the Grinches. Well, we may be able to make that happen if this stage stays up for a little bit longer.
Chet?
All right, so we're going to try to read a few more of the YouTube comments before my phone gets too cold and cuts off here. Abingdon's Farmers Market and Brumley Gap both said that we had 5 Grinches so far.
5 Grinches.
So at the time of their comment, we had about 5 Grinches.
Thank you for your comment. We just saw you drive by. Chad, someone just came up to us and asked if we were going to be singing here tonight. If
we're
you and I are going to be singing.
I think if, Adam, the answer to that question is if I started singing, everybody would leave. They're going home. But you're a musician. Now, you might start singing for us.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. Was not prepared for that. But I like the Grinch cage match. That would be really fun.
Yeah, the Grinch cage match could be loads of fun. And Nina, thank you for thanking me and Adam. Thank you all for watching at home. We appreciate everything.
Sparkling cars carry Miss Washington County in her court, spreading holiday wishes and cheers. Miss Washington County pageant.
That's a really cool float. Uh-oh. I hear the Grinch theme song. Would that count as a Grinch or no?
I feel like whenever you hear the theme song, he's around.
It's kind of like that movie Jeepers Creepers. Whenever you hear the music, he's going to show up later.
That's right. What a great idea. Christmas light installation with the phone number around a wonderful light display.
That's really cool. It looks like the old neon lights.
It does look like that. Kind of a throwback to the 60s, 70s.
Got People Incorporated Head Start. A nice little Rudolph in the back of this truck.
Well, I'd rather see Rudolph any day than the old mean Grinch. Chad, no one has thrown candy up to us yet on this platform.
Yeah, that's true. I would definitely love some candy. I think it might be for the safety of everybody viewing below us, just in case they miss. They don't want to hit anybody in the head, which I completely understand that.
Now that makes a whole lot of sense now that you say so. Who do we have here?
Looks like Highlands Ballet.
Oh,
the doctor is in. Hey, it's Dee Dee. Hey, what's happening? You got a really cool float. So you guys are doing a Charlie Brown.
Yep, we just closed the Charlie Brown.
Just finished the Charlie Brown Christmas.
If you all need some psychiatric help, just come on. We'll meet you at Tanner Street.
Psychiatric help for 5 cents.
Talk to Lucy.
That's a deal.
Look for Lucy.
Talk to Lucy. As long as you don't pull the football from under my foot. Good to see you.
Bye-bye. The float looks great.
Oh, we have, it looks like another inflatable Frosty and a Santa Claus and a Minion and a Grinch. So would that be our 6th Grinch of the night?
Sounds like 6. Great big John Deere tractor from Mead Tractor.
And it looks like there might be another Grinch coming into play, or actually, there's 2.
Oh my goodness!
So is that 7 and 8? Oh, actually 9. They've got 3 Grinches on there.
3 Grinches. That is just overkill on Grinches. Really, it's just.
Well, actually, they got one on either side.
Oh, they're both hanging. Yep, yep. That's just too many.
And they got a little stuffed Grinch in there, too. That is Grinch City.
Are you getting that at home? Have we missed any? What's your count, Chad? How many Grinches?
Sounds like at home they're saying the Grinch count is about 6. Washington County Historical Society says, looks like a Grinch reunion. All right, and looks like we got some more exciting things heading our way. I still can't feel my toes at them. Surprising, my hands they're fine.
No, Chad, this is your 3rd year doing the live stream Christmas parade. I feel like you might have known that the weather was going to be a little chilly.
Well, technically last year I wasn't actually commentating. We pre-recorded the live stream last year because we knew it was going to rain, and actually Terrence was in one of the performances at the Barter, so he wasn't able to commentate because he had to preserve his voice for the performance. So we decided we would record it all in advance because of the impending bad weather and the performance. So that gap year kind of threw me off. I forgot how cold it gets in the wintertime in Southwest Virginia.
Well, it certainly is cold, but it hasn't stopped people from coming out tonight. And
oh, look here, Toy Story pulling up. Looks like Woody.
Oh, this is great.
This is really cool. Wow, that's a pretty awesome float.
This is First Bank and Trust. First Bank and Trust brings beloved characters and holiday joy with such an enriching float. Look at Mr. Potato Head there.
That is great. Look at the giant Play-Doh. And we got the Food City buggy coming by.
And there he is, Buzz Lightyear.
That must be Miss Food City up at the top.
That's the famous Food City shopping cart.
Nope, looks like we got a boat coming through here. Doritos, Food City Doritos boat. Are we getting a live performance out here, it sounds like?
I believe that's the Moonshiners, Chad.
Oh, wow. And we've got a lot of commotion coming up behind this group here. It looks like there goes Kurt's Ace Hardware. Wave at the Kurt's Ace Hardware truck with Santa Claus and the Christmas tree in the back. And there goes the Damascus Police Department. Uh-oh, Adam, I see another Grinch coming up behind the rescue squad.
I'm glad Damascus Police Department is here because we have had an incredible amount of Grinches here tonight.
We have. I think we're going to have to call pest control to come in.
Oh my!
Where's the pest control when you need them?
This Grinch is dressed like a fire man, and
he's in disguise. He's thinking we wouldn't notice him.
Oh, here the Grinch comes over here.
Shoo Grinch.
That's too close. Get out of here.
Green Spring. Uh-oh, Grinch about got ran over there.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad thing, Chad.
What was it? Well, how's the song goes? Is it Grandma got run over by a reindeer?
That's, I think, true.
Well, Grinch about got run over by a fire truck. I like that. Let's check in with our YouTube comment section. So the Historical Society is asking if we have visited their toys exhibit down at the Historical Society this year, and that's somewhere that we should go take a visit and maybe try to showcase to everybody. And Brumley Gap is saying we got a Grinch count of 11.
That sounds a little more accurate. I think
we're getting close.
Yeah.
What did I say at the beginning? Was it 11 or 13?
I think you said 13.
All right, so there can only be 2 more Grinches because I've got to win this Grinch count.
Oh, something smells good.
Something does smell good. What is this? It smells like potato chips.
Where is it?
Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from, but it smells great. We got some more very festive vehicles coming through here with all kinds of wonderful Christmas lights and holiday cheer. Everybody at home, don't tell Adam, I don't think he can hear me right now, but I see another Grinch on the horizon. Here comes Jerry's Signs and Awnings. Jerry's actually helped us out and was a sponsor for Main Street Trick or Treat this year. They made some of our entryway signs to let everybody know where to go to pick up their candy. There's an Olaf.
Chad, we're cold. I bet it's cold on the back of some of these floats.
I bet they are cold. And the thing about them, they're actually moving, so they've got a little bit of wind blowing on them. At least we're stationary.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I hope that's a giant Santa Claus making its way. But it looks like somebody's behind him trying to steal his presents. All right, we're going to check out some of the YouTube comments.
Well,
make
Chad,
sure
I'm
that
just
we have.
I'm glad that we're not going to see any more Grinches tonight, and there's a Santa Claus. I really would just.
I don't know.
I do not want to see any more Grinches tonight.
It definitely looks like the Grinch right there
What
to
was
me.
that? What is that?
There's definitely a Grinch.
Oh, another Grinch.
He's hiding behind
Get
Santa.
out! Get out of here! Just get out of here.
Let's see who we got on here. We have a fire in the fireplace. Bring those frosty toes on over. Amanda says, so many cool floats this year. I agree. There are a lot of cool things in the parade this year. Well, Little Tank has the flu. I'm watching at home. Well, I hope you feel better. I'm glad you're getting to watch here at home. Randy, I'm very jealous that you're by the fireplace watching the parade. I wish I was by a fireplace right now myself. And Abingdon Farmers Market and Brumley Gap both said Grinch count number 12. So one more Grinch, and I think I got this in the bag.
I hope you're wrong. I really don't think I can take one more Grinch tonight.
Empire Ford in Lincoln.
Very cool. I was actually behind this float in traffic yesterday.
Oh, look at this. Christmas Vacation.
That is cool.
That's a pretty awesome float.
There's Uncle Eddie.
Yeah. Oh, look, he's got the squirrel on his back.
And Clark. I think it's time to show you.
Oh, I got a Christmas Story. That's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
my Christmas Story shirt, I have a Christmas Vacation one on the way.
Oh, good.
I was hoping to have it in time for the parade, but I did not get it in time.
All
And
that
there's
is for the
Barter Theatre. All of our friends from Barter on a very beautiful float. Merry Christmas to you all.
And the Barter is doing a Christmas carol, and I think that's what it's a reference to.
That is correct, and I believe Olivia caught up with the Barter a little bit earlier today, and here's a scoop from Olivia.
Well, here in Abingdon, we're lucky to have the State Theater of Virginia, the Barter Theatre. And as many of you know, if you've ever had a chance to go there at Christmas time, it's magical. And they are showing one of the holiday classics. I've got Matt Campbell here with me from the Barter Theatre. And Matt, this is always such a special, I can remember this as a child coming on field trips here. And this is so special to people here in Abingdon. Can you talk a little bit about this year's performance and how it might be a little unique?
Sure. So it's the first time we've done Christmas Carol in a number of years. It's a new production of Christmas Carol, new adaptation, a lot of carols you'll know. Of course, the famous story, some really creative ways of seeing the ghosts. So it's a really exciting production that we're doing right now.
And the float here is decorated beautifully. Can you explain a little bit of the float to us?
Sure. So we have Ebenezer Scrooge gravestone right here. This was actually used in our last production. We're not using it this time. So we put that. We, of course, have beautiful trees and the chains that are bound in this play. So we're just really representing all kinds of the play in this float.
And that is happening this holiday season, but 2025 is going to be a big year. You just made your announcement a couple of months ago. Talk to us a little bit about what people can expect and maybe some of the exciting performances on
Sure. So we have a great lineup of 12 shows as always, and you have your subscriptions, which are available. We have wonderful things like Frozen next year, Disney's Frozen, A Few Good Men, the famous movie based on a play. We have $1 Million Quartet about the guys who played together, Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley, Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash. We have that. So we have a lot of exciting stuff for both adults, families, kids, and we're just looking forward to that season without a doubt.
And you're appealing to everyone. Well, I really want to talk about the Barter in general, because one of the things that amazes me, everything from behind the scenes of creating the costumes, designing the sets, to the resident actors, which is kind of unique in the theater now. Can you just talk a little bit about how this all comes together right here in Abingdon?
Sure. So it's a lot of work. I mean, at the Barter. So imagine all those people coming in, folks who have been working for Barter 20 plus years, doing these shows, always being creative, always doing new exciting things, and the impact it has on Abingdon and the surrounding area. I mean, we have folks from all over the world, honestly, who come to Abingdon to enjoy the Barter, to enjoy the wonderful offerings that Abingdon has. So we're so pleased to be here and offer this service, but we're also glad people love to come see us.
I think it's always fun when Katie comes out before the shows and you get to see from how far people travel to come to the Barter. But one of the fun things is that you all do offer some subscriptions. So if you're still looking for a gift for someone and may want to provide the experiential gift, which I always think is so fun because they can use it time and time again.
That's right. So we have subscriptions of 3, 6, 9, and 12. So you can get a number of different options there to see however many shows you want to see. You can also get gift certificates. So if you want to give somebody the gift of the theater, but don't know exactly what they want to see, it's a great option to put into a stocking stuffer and really bring folks to enjoy a time and have a great experience at the Barter.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for joining us. And if you haven't been to the Barter, or maybe you haven't been in a while, maybe find your way back there and enjoy a holiday show this season or plan for one of those big shows next year. Back to you all.
Thanks so much, Olivia. And a special thanks to the Packalachin who came up and brought us some candy. So
yeah, we finally got some candy.
We finally got some candy up here from the Packalachin food truck. So lots of cool things going on, lots of commotion. Who all do we got coming through here now? We have, looks like the Green Spring Fire Department. Damascus Volunteer Rescue Squad.
Very large presence of first responders out here at the parade, and what a great treat to see this. I'm not sure I knew how many sirens there actually, different types of sirens there actually were.
All the sirens and horns and everything else. Tell you, that's a loud one.
See if we...
Let's check back in with our YouTube comment section. The Historical Society of Washington County says, "Are we watching the Rose Bowl parade?" It looks like Gerald said too many Grinches, so we got somebody agreeing with you, Adam.
I would have to agree with Gerald on that one.
And Jeff said that I rock, so thanks, Jeff. And I'd like to say that you actually rock. Let's see what we actually got here.
Yes, and here comes Isaiah 117 with the red door, and Olivia caught up with Isaiah 117 earlier. We're going to go to her and hear a little bit more about that.
We are back at the start of the parade route here with Isaiah 117 House, and we have Savannah, who has been working hard on this house and the team that she's been able to assemble from this. Savannah, thank you so much for talking to us. But let's talk about Isaiah 117 House. Many people have probably seen the initiatives going on. We've got several houses now being developed here in Southwest Virginia, but the Washington County House will be the first placement here on this side of the state line in Southwest Virginia. Can you talk a little bit about the mission and what this house is going to mean to the region?
Yes, so the entire purpose of Isaiah 117 House is to really just eradicate as much trauma as we can on a child's most difficult day. On removal day, whenever children are removed from their homes to be placed in foster care, they actually have to stay at a DSS office while they await that placement. That can be several hours. This year, several times, it's been 2 weeks. So we provide a home where our kiddos can come and they can be loved on, played with. They can be a kid for a minute, and we provide them with all the tangible needs that they might have to get them started in their new placement.
And unfortunately, obviously, because we are opening a house here, this is a need that we are seeing in our community, unfortunately. Can you talk a little bit about how this initiative started here in Washington County, where those grassroots initiatives came from, and advocated to get a house here?
So Isaiah 117 started in Carter County, and the expansion coordinator for our house in Washington County was Megan Hamilton. She has a very close and personal relationship with this ministry and what it means. And so she was really our go-getter in getting it in Washington County, Virginia.
And one of the significant things that people will notice about the Isaiah 117 house is the red door. Every time you all are able to open a house and care for those children, there's a significance to that. And we're seeing that, as we open all these houses across the country. 12 states now have opened houses, even though it just started right here in our region. Can you talk about that?
So the red door is significant for a lot of reasons. We open our homes 100% debt-free. We don't owe anything to anybody when we open, and it is also a significant symbol of safety for our kiddos who do come through. There are a lot of biblical ties to it as far as just the general peace that is felt within the home.
Saw another Grinch.
Luckily, I did not see it.
I saw it.
So where are we at? Is that 13?
Let's see. I believe we are at 13. I'm going to go back to the...
Well,
let's see here.
That would be great if no more Grinches show up. 13 is a very unlucky number, and that is a number that I would like to stop the Grinch count at.
I would too, because that's how many that I guessed. So if we stop at 13, then I win.
What do you win?
I guess just bragging rights. And that's all I need. Or maybe protection from the Grinch.
Now, you mentioned earlier about a competition for the best float in the parade. Is there a winner, and is there a prize for that?
There is. So actually the winner of the parade is going to receive a 2024 first place trophy, as well as tickets to January Jams. And then there's going to be a runner-up that'll also receive some January Jams tickets.
Well, that is really exciting. And they'll get to see Jenna Green and Roger Ramsey, perhaps.
That's right. Hopefully so. I know I'm very excited to see both of them at both of their shows. And looking back here at a couple more of the comments, Abingdon Collision Trucks is amazing. Abingdon Farmers Market did say Grinch number 13. Uh-oh, Adam. There's somebody on here. Love all the Grinches.
Can you ban them from our YouTube account?
I don't know. If
people that like Grinches, I just don't get it, Chad.
I don't know.
I'm a Grinch towards Grinches.
Yeah.
And I don't know if what that makes me, but I just can't get on board with the Grinches.
Well, Adam, what if I, in fact, was the Grinch just dressed up as Chad? Did you ever think about that? Maybe this whole time I am the Grinch, and I've been up here with you. And I haven't done anything bad to you, so that shows that maybe the Grinch is a good guy.
I'll have to think about that one.
Well, and I'm not actually the Grinch, so.
Well, look at this. Look at these trucks here, Chad. Looks like some type of rifle on the back of.
Oh wow!
That truck.
That's pretty impressive. And actually, I got a comment here saying that 13 is in fact lucky. My wife and I got married on Friday the 13th, 37 years ago, from our YouTube comments section.
Well, congratulations, and to 37 more.
Look at that cow.
That cow got out of the trailer.
I think so. All right, so we got a few more floats coming down this way. I wonder how much of the parade is still left.
That is something I don't know.
I just wonder when the big man himself is going to get here.
I am really, with all this Grinch energy, I would just love to see Santa Claus. That would just make the night so much better.
Yeah. Uh-oh. And I think, one of the things is I feel like we're still going to see a couple more Grinches before we get to Santa.
If there's a Grinch, another Grinch that comes, I'm going to just walk off this stage. If I see one more Grinch, I'm out of here. I really can't take it anymore. But I am having a wonderful night here at the 57th annual Kiwanis Christmas Parade here in Abingdon, Virginia.
It's been an absolute great time so far,
But yeah, I'm just glad we saw the 13 Grinches. That's what you
that's
predicted,
what I guessed. That's what I predicted
I'm just
in
so
the
glad
beginning.
that we're not going to see any more Grinches.
Oh, look at this! Is this some of the characters from McDonald's? Grimace.
Oh,
And
very cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, that's kind of a throwback to my childhood.
Yeah.
I used to love those little chicken nuggets.
I hope the Hamburglar is not running around here somewhere.
Probably, if he is, he's probably running around with that Grinch.
I bet so. They're trying to steal all the hamburgers.
Yes.
Which,
yeah.
oh, look, across the road, somebody's got a little bonfire going on. I think that's where we need to be
that
next
is
year.
Cool. Yes.
Oh, is this the William King Museum of Art, it looks like? Is it? I can't quite tell, but it does look like they're building. Oh, thank you so much.
I got one.
Oh, thank you. I'm just gifted a neat little turtle reminiscent of Kevin that was up on stage with us
So lucky
earlier.
to have a famous turtle join us earlier in the evening.
Yeah, we still got quite a few floats coming down the way, and that was William King Museum of Art. They are celebrating, coming soon, of the World Collection of Animal Art. So they have already broke ground on that and started production for that new facility for all the wonderful new artwork that was donated to the William King Museum of Art. Oh, looks like we got a few YouTube comments to catch up on here. I always love going over to reach for the phone. It gives me a chance to move around and warm up some. Let's see. Was there a Christmas story float?
Was there not that I have seen.
I don't know that I've seen one yet either. I hope so, though. I hope one to match my shirt.
We have a Christmas
We did
story.
have a Christmas vacation float did go by with Cousin Eddie and his RV outside. Historical Society of Washington County, Virginia. Do you know how long Kiwanis has been sponsoring this parade? Well, I believe this is the 57th annual parade this year. And then my Aunt Pam said that I look very cold and that there are still at least 2 more Grinches coming.
Oh,
yes,
no.
I am very cold. If you're still watching, my hands are froze now. I can't even move them.
Aunt Pam, like I said, if I see one more Grinch, I'm out of here, and I don't think I'm gonna make it to the 58th. I'm just gonna stay at home and live stream because it's just too close to the Grinches.
Maybe next year we can get us some security detail to keep us safe.
I do feel comfortable with all the law enforcement that is here from the Grinches, and
I would have to agree with that.
but yeah, if I see one more. Chad, what's that on the back of this car right here?
Oh, is that number 14? Does that mean I'm out of the contest
Well,
now?
luckily this is just one that is blows up, and
okay.
so I'm not too worried about the ones that just are not moving and walking and waving.
That's understandable. What do we got coming here? It looks like, is that, I see a truck coming down. It looks like it might be, I can't quite tell from here. I guess we'll just have to wait and let them get a little bit closer to us, and then we can. Looks like a food truck. It'd be great if it was a food truck and they would toss us something, like a burger, hot dog, tacos. Pizza would be good too. We did have some pizza earlier.
I smelled pizza. I guess Little Caesars may have walked by.
Oh, that's the Blended Peddler.
We love the Blended Peddler. They have one of the trees in the Festival of Trees.
They do. I believe it's on the back porch, isn't it?
Yes.
And we've got English Meadows pulling up right behind the Blended Peddler. Oh, look, they've actually hit a Grinch.
Good for them.
Good job, English Meadows.
Good job, English Meadows.
And now we've
looks like
got
they maybe have some of their residents on the bus, Chad.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
And there comes the Washington County 4-H Livestock Club. Oh, look at this. Is that Baby Shark? Remember that trend?
Yeah. The Katy Perry shark, right?
Oh, it is.
Yeah. With some flamingos. Yeah, very...
Oh, I would love to be on a festive beach right now.
That looks very warm.
Have my feet buried in some warm sand.
Now, let me ask you this. How does a snowman survive at the beach? They've got a snowman surfing.
Well, maybe he is a sand man and from some white sandy beaches somewhere.
That's a really good explanation.
That would be my guess. And is this looks like kind of like the old Mayberry car a little bit. I don't know that it is. There's a Santa Claus in there.
Maybe that's Barney Fife.
That's a pretty cool little car.
Yeah. E.B. Stanley Middle School Band.
Wow. They've got a nice little groove going on.
I like that. That's our first band with drums and horns. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I remember last year, a lot of the bands were on a bus because it was raining.
They were.
And blowing the horns and playing the instruments out of the windows, which was very cool and creative way to deal with the rain.
It very much so was, and I bet it was very loud inside of those buses too. Trying to look off and see what some more of these floats are that's coming through. Looks like a nice little cozy living room area by the fireplace up there.
Well, you about have to be. It's so cold. I would only want to be next to a fireplace tonight.
Looks like we have that Perry Cremation Services coming by. It looks like is there somebody on the top of this car? I can't quite make out who that is on the top of the car. I believe I'd be afraid to be riding on the top of the car.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess OSHA's not in the parade this year.
Looks like we got a few more coming down this way. All right, so let's hop back into the YouTube comments for just a second. I've got a couple cables down here I've got to jump around on. Let's see what we got here. We got Landon watching from Glade Spring, Virginia. Well, hello, Landon. I'm actually originally from Glade Spring. That's where I grew up. Up and number 14 on the Grinch count is what I'm seeing here.
Well, she'll have to parlay that prediction that
Whoa.
you had.
Hello from Midland, Michigan. The William King Museum of Art. Go William King.
Hello, Midland. If you're just joining us in the live stream, we've been asking people all night, what do you want for Christmas? Let us know in the live screen chat. Oh.
You smell that, Adam?
I smell something good. It's very familiar to me.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it does smell familiar to me as well.
Well, look at that, Chad.
Is that who I think it is?
I believe that's Little Caesars. And who loves pizza and Christmas? Little Caesars does. Their walking group spreads warmth and cheer, just like their pizzas. And I wish they had one.
Yeah, I could go for a hot pizza right now. Little Caesars running on by, doing some photo ops with everybody on the street cam.
I bet that character smells good.
I bet so, too. I bet the Grinch took all of the pizzas away from Little Caesar.
I bet, and now he's chasing them down.
He's trying to go find the pizzas.
I remember at the Main Street Trick or Treat, Little Caesars was there, and they really did. They smelled great.
Oh yeah,
they should
make you hungry.
They need a Little Caesars cologne because,
or maybe like one of those little Christmas trees you hang in your car for air freshener,
Yeah.
but like a pizza scent.
Yeah,
that would be pretty cool.
That would be very cool.
You know, when I was working my way through college, working at a pizza place was one of my jobs. It wasn't Little Caesars, but my car often smelled like pizza.
Yeah, and that's great, right?
Well, after a while, I got used to the smell, so I couldn't smell the pizza anymore, but everybody around me could.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as long as you were a fan of pizza, you were a fan of me. Oh, we got some more festive things coming our way. Check out this cool tractor. I believe we're getting ready to come towards the end of the parade this evening. I know that we have had a fantastic time so far this evening. Trying to look ahead and see if I can see any surprises or spoilers.
Well, Chad, let me tell you, I have just grinched out. I'm in a bad mood. I just need something to change my whole attitude of how the Grinch has just got me upset this evening.
Yeah.
Do you think there's anything that could possibly change my outlook on that?
I really do. I think there's going to be something just superb happening here in a moment. I think we're going to have a very special person popping up in the parade before we know it. I'm trying to look down the way to see if I can see him, and I think you know exactly who I'm talking about. I think everybody at home knows who I'm talking about. We're talking about the man, the myth, the legend, Santa Claus himself.
That is about the only thing that could do it for me. Although these tractors over here are pretty cool. Zero turn, little Toro zero turn over there. It's pretty neat with the rims.
Oh, that is pretty neat.
I don't know why you would have rims on your lawnmower, but
why not? That's what I would
exactly
say.
Right.
Why wouldn't you do so? And it looks like there's a couple more vehicles coming down this way. I see something very festive off in the distance, and I'm wondering to myself, is that Santa's sleigh? Is that the North Pole making its way?
I hear some bells. I do hear some bells.
Oh, I sure hope so. Uh-oh, what is this on the back of this truck over here?
Now look at those rims.
Oh, there's snow coming out of the back of it. I definitely smell something smoky. Could that be Delta Blues barbecue?
It may be. It may be. It's usually what we smell as we're around lunchtime.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure what's... Uh-oh. I just heard that the man himself is on his way. We've got eyes on Santa. Where's Santa? Uh-oh, we got a barber shop coming along. What do we got here?
There's
oh, that's Clifton's.
Yeah.
I've actually got my hair cut at Clifton's a few times.
I have too. There's Miss Tony. Looks like Sasquatch over there.
I think so.
A haircut.
I think Sasquatch needs one, and I think I hear some very festive music, Adam. Looks like is that a helicopter I see? I think that is a helicopter.
Wow. I have never seen a helicopter in the parade before.
I haven't either. I think this is a parade first. And there he is. There's Santa Claus himself coming up right after the tree line helicopters.
Yeah, those are the helicopters that cut the trees by the power line.
And there he is, Adam.
Oh, thank goodness.
The man to bring all the festive nature.
There he is, Santa Claus.
Santa
and
has
that means
made
no
it.
more Grinches tonight.
No more Grinches.
Merry Christmas, Santa.
All right, so everybody, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Santa has come along, and hopefully me and Adam can go catch them and get some of our Christmas presents, which is going to be some hand and feet warmers.
And a Corvette. Yeah.
And a Corvette. I couldn't forget about that. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in for the 57th Annual Abingdon Kiwanis Club Christmas Parade. I'm Chad Thompson.
Adam Bolt.
And here's a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.